walking through the movie in my mind, replaying scenes I should have left behind. Before the bitter words, before the we're through, I'm looking for the version of me that had you. Before the coffee went cold and the fire went out, before we knew what goodbye was about. Take me back to the first hello, before the secrets that we couldn't let go. When your name was a song I was learning to sing, and we didn't know the weight that the winter would bring. Just for a second, let the clock run slow. Go back to the first hello. You're standing there, a stranger in the light, before we ever had our longest night. The air was electric, my heart was a beat that didn't know to admit a defeat. I'd give up the memories, the highs and the lows, just to be back where the story begins, I suppose. It's a dangerous wish, a beautiful life, at the first hello. Coffee's cold on your side of the glass. I'm counting minutes, watching shadows pass. You left your keys, but took the way you speak. And now the floorboards feel a little more weak. I'm practicing the things I should have said, but I'm just haunting our empty bed. The clock is ticking, but the gears are stuck. I'm reaching out, just looking for some luck, but the air is heavy and the room is wide, with all the secrets that we used to hide. I'm living on borrowed silence now. broken rhythm in a tired mind. I'd give up the peace just to hear you scream, to wake me up from this quiet dream. But it's just me and the ghost of us, turning our gold back into dust. I saw your coat hanging by the door. It doesn't smell like home much anymore. Just winter rain and a hint of regret, the kind of cold that I haven't felt yet. I tried to call, but I choked on the dial. I haven't heard my own name in a while. I'm living on borrowed silence now, waiting for a sound you won't allow. You took the music, left the static behind. A broken rhythm in a tired mind. I'd give up the peace just to hear you scream, to wake me up from this quiet dream. But it's just me and the ghost of us, turning our gold back into dust. The lights are down, the house is thin. I'm letting all this silence in, borrowed silence. I hope you're screaming wherever you I'm walking on glass in a house made of air, trying to breathe, but there's nothing left there. I move like a ghost through the halls of our home, where the silence has teeth and the shadows all roam. I used to be steady, I used to be deep. Now I'm just a secret I'm failing to keep. Don't raise your voice, don't even sigh. The smallest vibration could say our goodbye. I'm held together by threads and by dust, watching the iron turn slowly to rust. Because I've gone brutal since you walked away. A feverish winter in the middle of May. One little touch and I'll shatter the sand, slip through the fingers of your steady hand. I'm thin as a leaf and I'm cold as a stone. The hardest part of being left all alone is feeling this brittle, knowing I'm ready to break. I look in the mirror and see the first crack. There's no magic glue that can bring it all back. I'm a porcelain heart in a world made of steel, trying to hide all the things I still feel. I'm holding my breath just to keep from a fall, but the gravity here is the worst of it all. Snap, that's the sound of a memory fraying. Snap, that's the price of the games we were playing. I'm delicate now, I'm easy to tear. You walked out the door like you were stepping for air, with a polite little smile and a take care. No screaming matches, no slamming the glass, just the sound of the wind as you walked through the grass. They say it's a blessing, a peaceful goodbye, but they don't see the hollow behind my eyes. 'Cause the entry was quiet, the impact was small, but the exit wounds are tearing through the wall. You left without a scratch, you left without a sound, but I'm still picking the pieces up off the ground. It's the part that came out that's leaving the sky. Right where you are. I'm checking the mirrors to see what is left of the person I was before this quiet bed. There's no trail of blood, no smoke in the room, just a sudden sharp chill and a lingering gloom. The world thinks I'm fine because I don't bleed, but it's the internal damage that's so hard to read. A clean break is a lie we tell to be kind, to leave all the wreckage and ruin behind. But you didn't just leave, you tore your way through, and I'm the one left with the ghost of you. Yeah, the entry was easy, but the exit is wide. I'm just trying to keep the rest of me still open. I found a photo in a shoebox today. The colors are starting to wash into gray. Your hand is in mine, but the lines are so thin, I can't tell where I end and where you begin. The kitchen is quiet, the kettle is cold, and I'm holding on to stories that already felt old. I try to remember the sound of your laugh, but I'm only holding the bottom half of a life that we built, then left in the rain. Now there's nothing but the outline of the pain. I'm fading at the ink in my journal is beginning to bleed. I'm writing down names that I no longer need. I walked to the park, to our favorite tree, but I felt like a ghost that the world couldn't see. If I disappear slowly, will you even know? Or did you erase me a long time ago? Focus the lens, give me one more frame before I forget how to whisper your name. The center is holding, but the border is gone. I'm a setting sun waiting for a dead-end dawn. Fading, just a shadow on the floor. Fading, I don't recognize me anymore. At the edges, just a blur. The engine is humming a low, lonely tune under a pale, disappearing moon. I packed up the boxes, I left you the key, but I took all the ways that you looked at me. I'm 10 miles out, but I'm still in your drive, just trying to feel like I'm coming alive. But you're getting smaller in the rearview mirror, while the ache in my chest is only getting clearer. The lines on the road, oh, are like stitches untied between the life that I left and the one deep inside. I'm chasing the horizon, but I'm looking back, watching our color all fade into black. Every red light feels like a sign to turn this car around and say that you're mine. But the distance is growing, a cold steady tide, and there's nowhere for me and this memory to hide. I see your front porch in that tiny glass frame until a turn in the road swallows your name. They say don't look back, just keep your eyes on the lane. But the view through the windshield is blinded by rain. when my heart's in the glass, still reaching for you. Now the road is empty, the glass is just blurred. The goodbye is the only thing left to be heard. Just a speck on the edge, then you're gone. I leave the lamp on by the side of the bed, tracing the lines of the things you once said. The house is a hollow shell of a home, and I'm learning the rhythm of being alone. I reach for your hand in the space where it lay, but I'm only grasping at light as it fades. We're just shadow dancing across the floor, moving a music that plays where bad. I'm holding a ghost, you're chasing the wind, trying to find where the ending begins. No heat in the touch, no soul in the glance, just two lonely shadows and a heartbeat less tense. Your silhouette lingers by the kitchen door, like a stain on the wood, like a crack in the floor. We talk about weather, we talk about time, but we don't talk about how you're no longer mine. You're physically here, but your heart's in the hall, waiting for a reason to let the curtain fall. It's the quietest war I've ever fought, tied up in knots that I've already caught. If I turn on the lights, will you disappear, or is the darkness the only thing keeping you here? One step back, two steps away, watching the gold turn into gray. Just shadows dancing in the dark, left without a The tan line is deep, a pale circle of skin, a map of the places where we didn't win. I still catch myself twisting the metal around whenever I'm lost or I need to be found. It's a habit I keep in the dark of the night, like a heavy reminder of what wasn't right. My friends tell me strip it and toss it away. They don't see the ghost that I carry each day. It's stuck to my finger, it's fused to my bone, the only part of you I still get to own. I'm still wearing your ring, like a promise in death, paying the interest on things we haven't met. It's a cold piece of silver on a hand turning blue, a permanent hole shaped exactly like you. I know that it's over, I know that we're through, but I'm still wearing the us that I thought I knew. I tried to remove it last night in the sink. I used all the soap and I tried not to think, but my knuckle was stubborn. It held on so tight, as if it were fighting to stay in the light. So I dried off my hands and I sat on the floor, and I loved you a little bit less than before. It's not a symbol of love anymore, it's just the dead weight of a closing door, a hollowed out circle, a zero, a void, a tiny gold scrap of the life we destroyed. Maybe tomorrow the pressure will break. Maybe tomorrow my head won't ache, but for now it stays. Yeah, for now it stays. Still wearing your ring. I wrote a paragraph and then I hit delete, because I miss you feels like admitting a defeat. I'm staring at the bubble, the one that never grew, just a static little portrait of a version of you that I used to know by heart before we fell apart. Now you're unread and archived, hidden from my sight, so I don't have to see your name in if our picture changed? You're by the ocean now. You're smiling at the camera, and I'm wondering how. The silence got so loud, the space became so wide between the things we said and the things we keep inside. I'm just a notification you chose to ignore, a ghost in your pocket, not a part of your world anymore. It's the cleanest kind of break, the kind that doesn't bleed, just a grayed out conversation that I no longer need. But I still read. Thumb hovering over the screen, checking the time you were last seen. 2 blue checks that never came. Now I'm the only one left to blame. Unread and archived. I'm still hanging pictures on a ghost of a wall, tracing the outlines of where you used to fall. I painted the hallway a lighter shade of blue, hoping the color would stop me smelling you. But the bricks are going up one by one, hiding the damage of what we've done. Now I'm walling by the things we didn't say, building a fortress to keep the ache away. I thought I was safe behind the stone and the line, but I'm just a prisoner of a better time. Every memory is a cold, hard shelf. I'm walled in here, mostly from myself. The neighbors ask why I never go out. I've forgotten what my voice sounds like, without a doubt. You're on the other side, or maybe miles gone, while I'm still here waiting for a different dawn. I've stacked the silence until it hits the roof, leaving me lonely but bulletproof. Is there a window I forgot to leave? A little gap so I can finally breathe? Or did I build this strongest I've ever been alone. Walled in, just me and the echo. I'm walled in, just me and the echo. Found the letter in my jacket sleeve, the one I wrote before I watched you leave. The ink is faded and the edges are torn, like a promise that died before it was born. Kept it tucked away, safe in the dark, waiting for the perfect time to find the spark. But the calendar turned and the seasons bled dry, while I was still rehearsing my hello and I thought the clock was on my side. I thought the moon would wait for the tide, but I was standing still while the world moved on. Now I'm waking up to a different dawn. I waited too long to say I was sorry. I waited too long to tell you the truth. Too long. I saw you yesterday at the corner cafe. You looked at me in that polite kind of way, the way you look at someone you used to know, with a smile and I I only knew how, but the silence is loud and the moment is gone. I waited, I waited, I waited too long. The kettle whistles for two at 7 a.m. I'm halfway through pouring before I remember again that your chair is just a piece of wood and velvet now. I try to unlearn you, but I haven't figured out how to stop reaching for a hand that isn't there. In the quiet, heavy thickness of the morning air, you're just a leftover habit I can't seem to break, a ghost in the rhythm of every breath I take. I'm still checking the door, I'm still saving your place, finding the shadows of you in an empty space. It's a reflex, a phantom, a hauntingly slow way of holding on to what I should let go. I saw a joke online and started typing your name. Then I stared at the screen and felt a familiar shame. I still move to the left side of the bed in my sleep, leaving room for the promises you didn't keep. My heart is a muscle with a memory of its own, and it doesn't wanna believe that I'm standing alone. They say it takes 21 days to start something new, but how many lifetimes to stop loving you? When you're written in my skin and the way that I speak, every week that I say makes me feel so weak. Still buying your favorite brand of tea, just a leftover habit left over from me. Yeah, it's just a habit, and I'm not ready to break it yet. The red in the roses has turned into rust. was a neon bright flare. Now it's just static and thin, chilly air. I look at our photos, the ones on the wall, but I don't see the fire or the fever at all. Just outlines of people I used to believe before you packed up all the light just to leave. I'm turning the dial, I'm trying to find the shade of the person I left far behind. But the spectrum is broken, the rainbows are gray, and I'm just a witness to things fading away. Now I'm living in muted colors, shades of the ghost of the version of us that I'm missing the most. The blues are just shadows, the greens are like stone, a palette of sorry and leaving alone. I used to see technicolor when you'd say my name, but now every sunset looks exactly the same, just a wash of the pale and a blur of the sky. Since the day all the colors went quiet and died, I bought a new sweater, a deep shade of wine, but in the hall mirror it looks just like mine. A dull kind of silver, a dim kind of slate, like the feeling of sitting and learning to wait. The street lights are humming a low yellow tune under the gaze of a paper white moon. I try to remember the glow of your skin, but the fog in my memory is starting to win. Now I'm living in muted colors, shades of the ghost of the version of us that I'm missing the most. The blues are just shadows, the greens are like stone, a palette of sorry and leaving alone. I used to see technicolor when you'd say my name, but now every sunset looks exactly the same, just a wash of the pale and a blur of the sky. Since the day all the colors went quiet and died, paint me a reason to stay in the lines. Give me a canvas where everything shines, but I'm out of pigment and I'm out of breath. This black and white living is a slow kind of death, just a sketch of a man doing the best that he can. put my keys in the door, but I don't turn the lock. I'm just listening to the rhythm of the hallway clock. The engine's still warm. I've been driving for hours past the closed up cafes and the dying street flowers. But every turn led to a street we once knew. And every red light felt like waiting for you. Now I've got all the time, but no place to go. Since you took the map and you left me the snow, I'm standing in the rain where our home used to be. Just a man with a heart and nowhere to be. No, I've got nowhere to be. My phone is a desert, no, are you home yet? Just the glow of a screen and a deep sea regret. I could go to the movies or stay in the car, but it doesn't much matter how near or how far, when the person who knows where I am is away. The sun is just white and the grass is just gray. I'm a kite with no string, I'm a boat with no dock, just a ghost on the corner of this empty block. 'Cause I've got all the time, but no place to go. Since you took the map and you left me the snow, I'm standing in the rain where our home used to be. Just a soul in the wind with nowhere to be. The lights turning green, but I'm staying still. I've got nowhere to be. I guess I never will. I found a picture in a drawer today. The edges are curled and the colors are gray. I tried to trace the line of your jaw, but I couldn't quite see the man that I saw a year ago, when the light was just right before the blur took over my sight. Now everything's soft, everything's blurred, like a static-filled radio, a half-spoken word. I'm squinting my eyes just to keep you in frame, but I'm losing the face that goes with the name. The harder I pull, the further you drift into the haze of a permanent shift. You're out of focus and I'm losing the view of the only world I ever knew. The coffee shop where we used to sit, it's just a smidge of red where the neon is lit. drifting over the skyline we knew, tracing the shadows of things we didn't do. Down on the pavement, the city is loud, but I'm just a vapor, a part of a crowd of white noise and whispers up here in the blue, still catching reflections of moments with you. The sun hits my edges, but I don't feel the gold. I'm just a story that's already told. Everyone's walking with somewhere to go, holding an umbrella, watching the show, but I'm just the weather that nobody wants, a ghost in the sky that the memory haunts. And I'm the lowest cloud in a clear summer sky, too high to reach you, too hollow to cry. I'm waiting for thunder, I'm waiting for rain to wash out the color and drown out the pain. I hover above where we used to be home, lost in the wide open spaces alone, just a shape in the air drifting out to the sea. The loneliest cloud, that's all that's left of me. I saw you today in the park by the lake, feeding the birds for old memory's sake. I tried to cast shadow to keep out the heat, to be the cool grass underneath your feet. But the wind caught my spirit and pulled me away into the gray of a dying day. You didn't look up, no, you didn't see how much of the storm is living in me. 'Cause I'm the loneliest cloud in a clear summer sky, too high to reach you, too hollow to cry. I'm waiting for thunder, I'm waiting for rain to wash out the color and drown out the pain. I hover above where we used to be home, lost in the wide open spaces alone, just a shape in the air drifting out to the sea. The loneliest cloud, that's all that's left of me. I wanna fall down, I wanna be heavy, to break like a wave or a hole in the levee, to touch the dry earth, to be something real instead of this nothing. That's all I can feel, but I'm just mist, I'm just a wish that you never kissed. goodbye. I see the map spread out across my mind. The day I chose to leave the best of us behind. I thought the horizon had more to give than the quiet life we were meant to live. But the engine is humming a lonely sound, and there's no place to turn this thing around. Miles deep into the road not taken, and every bridge I cross is burned and shaken. I chase the sunset, but I lost the light. And now I'm driving through a permanent night, thinking about the version of me that stayed, and the beautiful wreckage of the choice I made. There's a house on a street I'll never own, with a garden of seeds I'll never have grown. Sometimes I pull over and shut off the heat, and imagine you sitting in the passenger seat. But the silence is heavy, the silence is cold. I'm trading my soul for a story untold. They say forward is the only way to go, but they don't tell you how the regret starts to grow like weeds in the cracks of a pavement separate, choking the words that I wanted to say. I'm just a traveler, lost and mistaken, still looking back at the road not taken. Yeah, the road not taken. I wonder if you're still there. I wonder if you still care. We're sitting on the sofa, 3 inches apart, but there's 1,000 miles between your ribs and my heart. The TV is humming to fill up the room while we sit in the shadow of a quiet doom. I didn't see the tide coming, I didn't feel the swell. I just woke up and realized I don't know you well. It was a slow drift, a quiet retreat, like the ocean stealing the sand from my feet. No shouting, no slamming, no big final scene, just a cold growing distance that settled between. We didn't break, we just weathered away a little bit further with every new day. Now the shore is a speck and the water is deep, in the middle of a promise we forgot to keep. reach for your hand and it feels like a chore, a ghost of the way that we used to be sure. We're talking about groceries and fixing the leak, while the words that we need are too heavy to speak. We're two different ships on a different line. I'm losing your signal and you're losing mine. I'm one of the who let go of the rope first, or if the silence is what did the worst. We watched the horizon until we went blind, leaving the best of our history behind. Just drifting farther out now. I call out your name, but I don't know how. Yeah, it's a slow drift and I'm already gone. I'm already I'm standing in the hallway, blocking your light, but you walk right through me like I'm part of the night. I'm screaming in the kitchen, but the air stays still. You're looking at the dishes or the dust on the sill. I used to be your anchor, I used to be your flame. Now I'm just a vibration when you mention my name. Oh, I've gone transparent, I'm fading from view. There's a hole in the shape of a girl boy you once knew. I'm a window you look through to see someone else. I'm a shadow that's losing its hold on itself. You don't see the tears or the glass where I broke. I'm becoming a ghost. I'm disappearing like smoke. Disappearing like smoke. I check the bathroom mirror just to see if I'm there, to see if the grief left a mark I can wear. But my skin is like water and my heart is like thin air. I'm reaching for you, but you don't even care. It's a different kind of lonely, a different kind of cold, to be loved like a story that's already been told. Can you see me? I'm right in front of you, clear as the water, thin as the blue, transparent, just a trick of the light. Good night. The kettle's humming in the kitchen air. You're sitting in your usual wooden chair. I'm tracing patterns on a cooling cup of tea, waiting for the space between you and me to finally speak up, to finally say that we've been drifting for 1,000 days. No thunder rolled, no lightning struck the floor, just the softest click of a closing door. We didn't burn down in a blaze of gold, we just let the fire get tired and cold. I reached for your hand, but I felt the air and realized neither of us was really there. We broke quietly, like snow on the street, like two tired dancers falling off the beat. No screaming matches, no glass on the ground, just the lonely weight of a hollow sound. We didn't shatter, we didn't even bend, we just ran out of breath before the end. It's the kind of hurt that doesn't make a sound. We broke quietly, without being found. You asked me if I'd seen your silver keys. I pointed to the table and you said please, like we were strangers practicing being kind, hiding the ruins we were leaving behind. I wanted to cry, I wanted to fight, to give us a reason to stay through the night. But how do you fix what isn't even torn? It's just a gray sky on a Tuesday morn. We broke quietly, like snow on the street, like two tired dancers falling off the beat. No screaming matches, no glass on the ground, just the lonely weight of a hollow sound. We didn't shatter, we didn't even bend, we just let it go before the end. It's the kind of heart that doesn't make a sound. We broke quietly, without being found. Maybe a storm would have cleared the air, maybe a sky would show that we cared, but we're just two shadows fading on the wall, waiting for the silence to take it all, to take it all. Like snow on the street, two tired dancers falling off the beat. No screaming matches, no glass on the ground, just the lumpy weight of a hollow sound. We didn't shatter, we didn't even bend, we just let go of the rope at the end. It's the kind of hurt that doesn't make a sound. We broke quietly. The house is still, the clock just ticks. We were the fire, now we're just the sticks. Quietly, we broke quietly.